Do y'all know who Sketch is? And not in a bad way.
Oh yeah.
So, Sketch,
It's really funny.
yeah, the story, like, I respect the dude, no hate toward him. I just don't watch his content. But one of his clips from where he was like on a little bit of a dating show that somebody was doing, fucking resurfaced, and it's funny as shit. Watch this shit. That's what I do. Stop.
Audacity of this.
Fine food, dude.
Just listen to how happy he sounds when he goes.
Just this audacity.
Alright, I'm gonna end.
Nah, I don't want to deal with you again.
Alright, but I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna clear my desk, so if y'all want to get started on roll 20, I will be on.
Matrix, you lucky bitch.
What?
Matrix, you lucky bitch.
What?
What?
He DM'd me something in response to my Lego set.
What?
He has an Astro Train figure. I'm jealous.
I just got it. I was like, I also have a big Titan sitting behind me.
I didn't realize they still made Astro Train figurines.
I found him on Amazon, so I kind of picked him up, and I was like, hey, he's not too bad of a price. He's not super high. I really want him. I'm buying him. And I shouldn't have, but I did. Oops.
Hello.
And I do have a Titan sitting behind me, so, and I still have to open him up.
Hell yeah.
And that's, what's your name, Dad? Oh, no, I gotta give a shit right now.
I've been forced to just.
Everybody's hearing this on stream. Ah, I don't care. I don't get it.
You guys haven't started, have you?
I just started stream.
Stream started. Session hasn't.
No,
Okay,
we're just here.
Okay, am I stream bombing?
Yeah,
Yes, you are.
I'm
Yeah.
streaming, but it's just we're just sitting here going, yeah, we're chilling for a moment.
All right. I know where the door is.
Get out! No, Zill, you're more than welcome to sit in and listen.
You leave.
Yeah, you can sit in and leave. You can. Zilla, you're part of the stream for the moment. There you go. Too late. You're here.
I shall copyright it to oblivion. No, I'm
Oh
just kidding.
God.
If anything, we'll just kick Kitchen out.
Oh God.
You know what? Yeah, that's a fair trade.
I'm part of
Ouch.
the session.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's a fair trade. That's a fair trade.
So Mercer, you ready for tomorrow?
Ah.
Eh.
Oh, what's tomorrow?
Mercer's fantasy session.
You know, close that, and I will. Okay, what am I doing?
You're slamming your dick in the car door for fun.
Okay.
Giving me $50.
Oh shoot, was I supposed to? So I'm giving Star $100.
No.
So I'm giving Star
No.
$100 and Dave $100.
Can I have $100?
What?
Nope, sorry. When you sit there and ask for it, I give it to other people who haven't said anything they wanted. Mercer gets nothing because he's a billionaire. He has his own company.
I'm just gonna share my PTSD.
Oh, you asshole! No, you will get one shiny D4 that will torment you. It will randomly pop up in spots while you're walking barefoot through, and you'll step on it. And also, when you go to sit, yeah, but then you walk and you go to sit down, and there it is on the chair.
Honestly, not the worst punishment.
See, you want to know the way around that? I just put a pillow in the chair.
It just goes through the pillow.
It's a metal D4. There we go. It's a double.
Oh God!
I mean, if the pillow is soft enough, then I'm not gonna do it.
No, you will.
You say that
No.
until you feel the sharpness of this metal D4 I'm holding in my hand right now.
Yeah, Dave's killing me with that.
Are you gonna
You
stab
can
me?
you could put
He's not gonna-
somebody's eye out with this thing.
He's gonna shot put that across the room.
That thing's dangerous, man.
That is a weapon.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a surpass. Is the weapon
Ninja
to
Star.
surpass Metal Gear?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. D4s are nastier than a Lego.
No, no.
Although
nothing
Legos can be.
surpass the Lego.
I mean,
I don't know.
Certain
Beg to differ.
certain
There's that.
D4s, yes.
True.
Lego is pretty hard to top because.
Leave me alone. I'm old, so everything
Let me
hurts
put it to you
more.
This way.
Actually,
So there was a professional wrestling event, and it was a hardcore match that introduced thumbtacks. But
Oh no.
but the
oh
guy
god.
the guy kind of like gestured to the crowd like, no, we're not doing this, and he wiped the thumbtacks away. He pulls out another bag and dumps out Legos. The entire crowd starts chanting, "You sick fuck! You sick fuck!"
Question. Was he Canadian?
Probably, I don't remember.
That's
It was
a
like
fucking war
it wasn't like a
crime.
major.
It is.
It wasn't AEW.
Doesn't matter either way. It really either one of them are dangerous and nasty anyway.
Not this map.
Major
That
Canadian
map.
question for you.
$5 for an answer, $20 for the right answer.
Sorry, I got put on fucking.
I just finished Armada. Which one do we move on to? Beast Wars or Unicron?
The one that you want to
I'm watching in order of release.
I hate this map so.
Shit. Baja would know the order better than I would after a point. But Beast
Unfortunately,
Wars,
I think he's asleep.
I think it was.
Hold on. No,
Wait.
Bob was just here. But if you want to figure out which and the release dates they are, just go on to fucking Wikipedia and look up Transformers, and it has all their fucking stuff in it.
Yeah, but Wikipedia
Is it-
lies.
True.
Google's your friend, man.
Here's the thing, that shit is double checked.
Have you never done your
Yeah.
projects to Wikipedia?
What's on Wikipedia?
Have.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure at one point we all have.
That's why the teacher knows when you cheated in your test. Why did you copy my answers off of Wikipedia?
Bro, copy and paste.
Yeah. Why did you copy my answers off of Wikipedia? Ooh.
The reason why I hate when teachers go, "Oh, you can't use Wikipedia as a source. This stuff isn't cited." There's an entire section at the bottom where it cites all their sources.
Yeah, it actually does.
Honestly, as someone who's had to do like,
Mhm.
who basically only has writing for my major, Wikipedia is a great place to start, but definitely don't just stop there. Go to Wikipedia, look at the sources. That's probably your. That's
I have to
probably your
look.
like.
I mean,
definitely
yeah.
using Wikipedia.
Wikipedia, I guess you could say, is can be a very generalized thing. It can give you the TLDR of it, but
Every topic has nuance. Wikipedia can sometimes lose that nuance because like 80 sources being cited,
yeah.
and also because it's generally like a very, very simplified overview of a thing.
I will be back, by the way.
Technically, Beast Wars came out like it would have been the latest thing before even Armada, really.
Yeah, because it was like
Yeah, 'cause-
late 90s, I think, was Beast
Hey, do I
Wars,
have to
and
double back
then
that?
Yeah.
early 2000s was Armada.
Yep. See, that's why I'm like, I haven't watched really Armada. I've only seen clips of stuff. Beast Wars, I've watched most of it.
All of
Because-
Armada's on YouTube. You can watch it for free.
Oh, don't hurt me now. I can tolerate so much, and then I can no. I yell at
And
TVs.
It's good quality too. Like it's not like VCR, like TV BS. Like it's actually a good quality version of it.
I went to Combiner Wars and Titan's Return and stuff like that. I got to see some of that caught up. I was like, oh god, I can only tolerate so much.
Just don't watch the newer stuff of, say, like, why is my brain blocking in the memory?
Cyberverse?
I think that's it. I was about to say Cyberspark. Like, no, that's not the right.
Cyberspark. Ooh, it's a new Transformer name,
I'm
Cyberspark.
thinking Earthspark, which
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. I don't like the art style for that show.
It has good plot lines, I will admit, but it's.
I have to get screen switched around here.
Well, that and I'll never forgive them for making Megatron have a southern accent.
Let's see what they got bothered about. Like,
That's
wha-
unforgivable.
why are they giving him a southern accent? What the heck is
I'm
going on
sorry,
here?
what?
Yeah, if you listen to Megatron talk, he's got a slight southern accent. It's like
And
Wait,
Wait.
Earthspark.
More than-
Earthspark. It's
haven't
weird.
watched Earthspark.
I started watching a few
You're not
episodes.
missing anything.
I mean, I understand what they're going for, but there's something I can't really watch it very long. It's interesting,
No.
but not that
You
enough
watch
for
it
me.
in chunks.
Yeah, 5 minutes and I'm already going. No, I'm good.
I think the last good show was Prime.
Yes, I
Yes.
like Prime.
Mhm.
I
Why
got
do you
Bulk
have to
and
ruin the
RC.
fucking quote-unquote sequel of a show?
Because it's different writers.
Look how they messed over my boy Grimlock.
Oh, I know. But that's the thing is like it's the same thing like with the Superman paradox. It's like it's dependent on who's writing the show.
Okay,
Hang on.
They
think
change
Superman
things
is
to suit
pretty
their
good,
own
I will
particular
admit.
narrative for their show and their series.
I may or may not have a bottle of apple cider.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's either you do or you don't, there, Chief.
There you go, Star. You can see my camera.
Come on.
I
Why do
see
you
the
have-
head.
Why do you have
Yes.
his head put on a pedestal?
That
What?
looks
you have-
unsettling.
Oh, hang
that's a
on.
shrine.
That is where'd it go?
Were
Uh-oh.
you planning on
Where'd it go?
resurrecting him or something?
Oh, hell no. Because he came in this.
Oh, that comic.
Right.
Yeah.
That was-
So I have Shockwave up on the shelf in his ship form. But yeah,
Oh shit.
It's just
head of Optimus Prime, but on the box it just says Shockwave. It does not say Optimus until you flip the box, and their names are both here. And I'm like, wait, that's cool.
Yeah,
So-
I mean it is just accessory to the figure.
Oh.
so.
Yeah, that was interesting to put together, by the way. I was like, ooh.
You have to tell them
Ooh,
about
Jesus.
the item that you got here at Misfit Games.
Oh
that may have to ship
yeah.
back to you.
How do I turn that off? There we go. That's going
So-
to eat up processing power. Okay.
I
Okay, more
saw
processing.
something very unique that I didn't realize
Oops.
that D&D had released. So you know there's a whole thing about different kinds of dragons in the D&D universe, right? Like the chromatics, the metallics, and then recently there's gems. There's gem dragons. And then there's one that I never expected. A moon dragon.
Oh.
Lunar dragon. Of course, my ass saw that and immediately picked it up. Because anything space related and dragons, I immediately am like, give me it now.
Well,
Oh, Hasbro changed up their site. They said they were doing updates.
Hasbro has a theme park now.
What?
Yeah, I'm not really trying to change subject. Hasbro has a theme park now.
Oh, yeah, they've taken down a lot of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, they're going. I think they're going through a restructuring right now.
Wait. Oh, that is mean. Sorry, I'm looking at some. They really changed up their site, so I'm kind of like, what? Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm dropping it in text.
Were you verifying my claim?
There we go.
We should probably get go. We should
Oh,
probably
yeah.
go into the...
Oh, since we've been sitting here streaming for
I'll be in there in just a minute.
15 minutes.
Story time to be
What's
over.
that, babe?
Okay, story time is over. Everyone, shut up. There.
Isn't D&D story time though?
No. Well, shut up.
You know what? He's right. So we can't do D&D anymore.
Exactly.
You know, I can fix this really quick. Mute.
I'm literally saying, go ahead and start because
There we
I'm
go.
almost done claiming my death.
I'm just speaking facts.
Well, okay, I'll do the intro here. So, anybody who's listening to this,
Damn.
you can find all the stuff on this website here called YouTube. and you can find this weird person on there, and you can find all these links. I'm just talking about myself here. But no, you can come to the page here. There's a link down below in the Twitch. It'll bring you here, and then there's a link that'll bring you back if you need to, or whatever. But there are plenty of links here to find all information and past episodes of all our crazy shenanigans. Well, just psychotic moments of weirdness. And then I'm going to turn it over to our illustrious GM, the god of this world, the pantheon of creation. Is there any other words should I use?
God.
I already used God. Do I use God twice, Dave?
No, but I think that's more than enough. For
Okay.
David.
Okay, there you go. I'll shut up now.
Called God of all gods.
God of all gods. There you go, Dave. I'll let you do that part. There you go. Well,
All right. So again, if anyone's interested in the books for this game, velvetfangames.com/D and Destiny. We're not sponsored by them or anything, but we do want to support them. So if you are interested in checking out the books, they are available for free. You can go ahead and download them. Go ahead and check them out. They are working on a version 2 that will be hopefully going to the public here eventually by the fall. So we'll kind of wait and see. But if you're interested in following that as well, check out their Discord. But other than that, that's gonna be it for that.
da 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 da.
So, it's been a little while, so we're just gonna do a little bit of a recap. Let's kind of go down the line. Elias.
I was gonna say, do me here in a few minutes. You're still on.
Well, no, help me kind of recap what you were doing last. So,
I didn't really do much. I was still in the bar talking to Ross about setting up a mission to help Juno.
Yep. So yep. And right now you've got that pretty much set up, and you're just waiting on the team to wrap up everything else. So you are just in the wings at the moment. Eros, after spending some time out in the reef, you did get some additional information.
That's
about Remy.
And Remy learned that I had information about her. Well, about how she got the mark on her.
A rather large revelation came to light about the origin of how these two came together and formed this unusual alliance that spans across time.
Yeah.
Singe, you are traversing the infinite forest with your ghost in tow, and you have been investigating what the Vex have been looking into, and what they've been looking into is all of the changes that have been related to everything God Hand has done and will do in the future. And they're looking for the singular point that the Vex are trying to find as well, where it all began. Ash is waiting on the team as well after learning more about how to dispel the darkness of the Thorn hand cannon. And while it will require some ritualistic work to be done, you are waiting on the rest of the team as well, so you can have some assistance with that. Why did I just blank your name? Diablo.
Right.
You're gonna have to you're dealing with a guy who's got a shit memory right now, so just Yeah, bear with
You're
me.
fine. It was just the way that it was put.
Right now.
Diablo, you did some more research into the Ahamkara and learn more about the possibility of the team actually being cursed and in search of a way to dispel it. You've also heard of a similar term going back to the beginning. And with these revelations, you are taking this back to the team as well. And Theo, you have been doing more investigating into yourself, and this is leading you to go back to the Deepstone Crypt. You've been told that you may be able to unlock these memories of your past through clarity control. And we're actually going to pick up, Mercer, if you are there.
I am. I've been trying to get into Roll20, but my browser has been saying no.
Okay.
What browser are you using?
Opera.
Really?
Just close the tab and reopen it.
That's kind of what I've been trying to do, but everything's just been on the
Maybe
bridge.
just close your browser and try to reopen it, like clearing the cache. That might help.
I mean, because I'm using Opera also, and I'm in here.
Same.
Well, again, I've been more or less on the threads because fucking internet, like fucking internet went out a few days ago, and it's been
Oh
fucking
yeah,
up ever
because you're
since.
in the state that got fucked over by a hurricane.
It's more of I'm in the state next to the one that got fucked over.
Yeah, same difference.
It just so happens that that one had the point of where internet's supposed to come from.
Ah. That's bad.
Yeah, so I've been dealing with that.
Well, we can give you a minute here, and hopefully we can get you in. Because I did actually want to start this off with you.
I mean, if it's all just verbal, I can do that much.
I mean, for this at least first part, it will be. So we can at least go.
Should be fine.
Going down that road. So actually, grab these. That's not right, ambience. All right. So, Theo, you've reached out to the Exo Stranger just for some additional assistance in trying to locate an entrance deeper into the facility itself. She does send you a message back. She cannot assist you directly, as she's currently indisposed with something, but she has sent you a set of coordinates that do go deeper inside the facility, a little deeper than you've gone before. It does take you a little ways to go down. There's no power in this top section, so you're just going through these dark, cold, almost frozen corridors. Your ghost kind of pops into the radio and just you can hear the trepidation in his voice. Just, this seems very quiet and eerie. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Am I sure? Not really, but without much choice of either lose my memory at random due to the thing in my head, there's not exactly much I can do.
I suppose. I just wish there was a scary way for us to go through this.
Believe me, if there was an easier way, I'd take it.
You continue down, and you eventually come to these large, like, blast doors that seem to, like, stop, like, seemingly in the middle of this hallway. Your ghost kind of pop out, and you see the blue light from his eye as he starts to scan some of the door. It's sealed tight. Maybe there's an access panel somewhere. And you see him start to kind of turn and look around along the sides.
We're just in a hallway, right? So there's not any sort of like terminals or such. Well,
Make
by
a
terminals I mean like
actually, you're not in yet. Shoot.
I mean
was gonna-
I could use physical dice. That's the closest I can do.
All right, I'll allow it.
I
Let me
would
grab your
need
character
a
sheet,
re-
and I can tell you what your bonus is.
I
will
was gonna
be.
say, just if you look on his character sheet, you can roll for him, Dave.
Yeah, you can do that for me if anything.
Okay. Then I'll just roll for you that way, so we can just. Even with assistance, that's only a 7. So you're not really seeing it. You're more focused on the door itself, but your ghost eventually you hear a little beep beep. Oh, okay. I think I found it. Can you come open this panel over here? And you see him kind of gesturing to the small panel to the left of the door.
All right. And I guess I'll go and try to pull the latch off.
All right, and then I'm gonna roll strength for you. I just gotta say, above game, this is my luck with real life dice right now. So
Well, you're saying-
I don't know how you should feel about me rolling your dice at the moment, because I don't feel very lucky, and it's reflecting in my rolls even in real life. Anyway,
All right, so I'm being self-sabotage. Got it.
it's not my fault, man. I'm trying, but life is
Blame
not
you anyway.
helping. Anyway,
Life is life.
so you're kind of tugging at this thing. It seems like it's like almost stuck, kind of frozen. You put your foot up on the wall, and you're putting all your weight back, and and it eventually pops, and you end up flinging the panel behind you as you fall backwards.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything else heard that too, and your ghost immediately starts going into the panel and trying to work the door open.
I mean, we haven't encountered anything so far. And if anything, I'll still have your back if you're trying to do anything.
So it does take him relatively a moment to get through. He does have a little trouble trying to get through it, but he does manage to finagle the circuitry. And you do hear the the ice crushing as the doors are being pulled open. The layer of frost as the doors are opening, just crushing against the door. The blast doors only open about halfway, and they seem to just like stop. Not from like the ice or anything, but they seem to stop due to lack of power. But it is wide enough for you to easily go through.
Alright. Time to delve deeper.
So, do you know anything about this clarity control?
Not exactly a lot.
Well, what do you know about it anyway?
Clarity control. Let's see. Like, well, would I actually have any knowledge on clarity control? Question.
You personally, you would not know of it by name. You would know of it by way of how exos are created. It's not something you necessarily like have knowledge of, but you are still yet familiar with, if it makes sense.
Okay. Although I do not know, although I don't know the place quite well, it is more or less the birthing ground of all exos, as well as where they come to life.
So the hope is this thing could repair your, or at least remove the chip and then repair it, or
That's the theory.
well, I certainly hope you're right. So as you're continuing down another long corridor, you do come into this massive room where there's a lot of different variety of panels and consoles. This looks like it could be it. Let me see if I can get the lights. And your ghost kind of trails off, and you're just kind of left sitting in the dark at the moment. I'm gonna have you roll perception, and I will do that for you. 19. Okay. So you're at least able to see a lot of these panels, like they're low lighting. You can still see that there's just a little bit of power in some of the panels nearby. And after a brief moment, you start to see some more lights beginning to turn on. Panels begin to start to light up one by one. And as the lights begin to turn on, you get to see the full expanse of this room. And you start to get a sinking feeling in your stomach, if you did have one. But it's a sinking feeling nonetheless as you begin to see just exactly what clarity control is. You start to make your way further inwards, and you do see that there are diagnostic beds. And your ghost kind of hovers over to one and begins to beam its light into various sections of it, turning the machine on. Well, I think this is as best as I'm gonna get it. Um, I'm assuming I'm just turning it on and you're doing the rest?
Yeah, at least that's how it seems.
Well, I just, I'm, I don't know how to help you.
I don't know how to help myself.
Well,
Well, it's
I
just gotta
guess.
believe in that I have some form of clearance to give myself that repair.
Oh, so were you asking that above game?
I'm more saying that in character, like, hopefully I have enough clearance to be able to give myself self repair.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's necessarily a matter of clearance. Um, you'll, you'll see what I mean. Um, but I guess so if you're ready, go ahead and lie down.
As I'm gonna go ahead and lay down. You know, this is slightly more terrifying than just getting a jack in the head. Don't know why.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous for us both right now. Um, I guess good luck, and see
Need
you
it.
on the other side.
Hopefully, I'll be done shortly.
Your ghost floats down, you begin to hear different beeps, and behind you, as you're kind of laying in this, you hear little pieces of the table open up and little needles and prods begin to open up and begin to access your chassis. And as this happens, your visuals go dark. And as your visuals go dark, you feel like you're sleeping. And in this sleep, you're having a dream. You have had this particular dream in the past, but it's not one you've had as of late. This is a dream that's come to you in various different times of your life. You find yourself standing on an icy mountain, and there is a tower in front of you. Surrounding the tower are various enemies that you fought in your past and in your present. Every time in this dream, you feel compelled to reach the top of the tower. But to do that, you have to fight your way through. However, every time you have tried to fight your way through, you've never been able to reach the top. You've gotten to the base of the tower. You've even been able to climb it a little bit. But you've never been able to truly get to the top. This time, in this particular dream you're having, you're not seeing Vex or Fallen or Cabal. You're seeing your fire team. You're seeing your comrades. They're looking to you with murderous intent. And you know only one goal. You need to get to the top of the tower. So here I'm going to roll a Constitution save. And you got a 19, so that's very good. You're proceeding through this fight, but yet you're not seeing it through your eyes. You're seeing it from a third-person perspective. Fighting against all of your allies, as strong as you are, you still cannot win. You continue to fall over and over and over again. But as you're looking up to the tower on your back, nearing death once more, there's a figure looking down at you from the top of the tower. Suddenly that figure is no longer at the top of the tower, but is kneeling down beside you. It's cradling your head and holding you gingerly. My sweet child. You try and you try and you try again. You're among the most determined of your brethren, and certainly the most stubborn. Why do you pursue your past with such a vigor?
I do not know. To solve a mystery, I guess. One that's on every guardian's mind at one point.
Is it not enough to know who you are now, in the moment? What more do you need to defend your friends?
Faith in myself, I guess. To know that from here and from the past, I withheld my duty. To know if I stayed to the guardian rule.
And what if that past isn't what you believe it to be? What if it is a lesser, middling existence that gains you nothing?
Then I'll at least have the peace that I know. And if it's something that I probably wish to not know, then I'll just do better. Better than what my past selves have done.
Your past selves were driven to madness by trying to accept what you were. You refused to believe what you were because you wanted to believe you were still human.
Then can't I say I'm making progress for accepting what I'm not?
The reason you were so clinging to your organic life is not what you think. And the figure raises its hand, and the environment around you completely changes. You find yourself on a hospital bed in some time in the distant past. You're weak and unable to move. Your vision is hazy and your eyes only half open. You're hearing voices in the distance, muffled but slowly coming into focus. At first, the words are unintelligible, but the more you try to focus in on it, the clearer it becomes. And eventually, you're able to make out a sentence. He bears the most unusual form of cancer we've seen. It is one of the most rarest kinds we've encountered. It would be a shame if we lose such a uniquely powerful mind, especially one at his age. He still has a lot of potential within him. And at least in this matter, were he to die, it would be of no consequence. The cancer will kill him anyway. At least this way we give him a chance of living a better life. He may not remember it, but he'll be thankful for it in the end. You hear the softer voice whisper in your ear. You were once a bright and amazing student. One who had amazing potential. However, fate decided not to smile on you, and instead cursed you with an incurable disease. You were offered a second chance at life. Although offer might not necessarily be the correct term. You were coerced into making this decision. Although it did save your life and gave you a second chance, you struggled to come to grips with this because you didn't truly want it. Your previous selves all struggled with this because in the end, you may have agreed to doing this, to becoming an exo. But in your heart, You never wanted it. And so all of your previous iterations, from 1 to 10, they could not come to grips with this understanding. And doing another constitution roll. 17. Okay, you are doing good. So with this information, with knowing why your previous iterations all failed you, do you believe you would rise above those previous 10?
Although I can definitely say I understand the resentment on not accepting the reality of their new form given that was given upon force. Not wanting to accept that their once fleshy home is now entombed by metal, machinery. But there's one thing that I can probably say I have more than the others. That being acceptance. My eyes have been opened to new experiences, people being dealt a hand that wasn't favorable for them at all. And yet, they're still able to do great things with it. So what if my hand was shitty? I can still make something of it. I just gotta know where.
Then you are ready to take the first steps into a larger world. You feel yourself being risen back up to your feet. Just a gentle lift, like lifting underneath your shoulders and kind of pulling you back up. You have an opportunity to do amazing things. And the challenges that will come before you will be even mightier than you faced. You may face down gods, would-be gods. They are nothing to what will be coming. And with this, I hope it helps you. And you see the figure kind of reach up and gently touch the side of your head. Doing this one more time. 16, okay. You feel like a sensation of warmth. Like where the figure is touching the side of your head, and it's a comfortable warmth. It's a soothing feeling. And the world around you becomes to grow brighter and brighter. And then suddenly you're plunged back into the real world with you hear the machines kind of retract back from them from their mechanisms, and you're wide awake. And your ghost kind of hovers up close to your face. Did it work?
What work?
The thing was doing something to your brain, it looked like. And, well, it looked like it removed the chip. That's why I'm asking you. Did it work? How do you feel?
What? I want to say that's good.
Well, and you see the ghost kind of scan over your skull a little bit. Oh, yeah. The chip is removed. And any. Oh, wow. All of the degradation around the chip has been fully repaired. I think it did it.
I always still have to worry about my memory going patoots at random.
Well, I you might need to talk to an actual specialist about that, but I think it did what it needed to do. I mean, at least the damage part of it seems to be removed, but I mean, I'm not really one to give you the clean bill of health. I only know so much, and well, let me try this. And you see him just kind of expand a shell a little bit, and a little puff of light kind of shoots out over your body, and you feel a little bit regenerated. It didn't really You didn't really have anything that was missing, so you just kind of feel like just a little up in your energy, like, oh, uh, well, it didn't really change much from what I did, but it still seems to be better than it was. We'll probably want to check with Amelia when we get back to Earth. Um, or maybe someone in the Lost City might have some more details, but I think it worked.
Well, in any case, if everything's done here, then let's get out. I don't want to stay in this place any longer.
Well, yeah, let's get back to the others. I'd at least feel better if we had the rest of the team with us if we start doing these little spelunking expeditions.
Yeah, I probably prefer it that way.
All right. And on that note, we are going to move over to Singe. Kitsune, are you available?
Yep, hello.
All right. So for you, this won't take nearly as long as we're just gonna touch base with you. You and your ghost are still investigating inside the Infinite Forest, and for you two, yeah, go ahead, Mercer, take your time. Singe for you. Time investigating the beginning and what you would have interpreted as the beginning would have been the first encounter that the fire team experienced with God Hand. So you are witnessing their first encounter in the streets of old Chicago. But you're seeing it in a slowed down kind of perspective. Even though time is slowed down in the simulation, you still see God Hand's movements are still moving at incredible speeds. So as you're looking at this, your ghost kind of turns to you. I'm starting to think this might not be what they mean by the beginning.
Yeah. If anything, it's more like the beginning after the end.
Well, think about it. If it's meant to go to the beginning, he even hinted at being from the future. So if he's coming back in the past, but he's emanating from the future, he would know everything that happens here, but yet... Okay, that wasn't me. But everything has changed. It seems peculiar, like he's trying to cover something up.
I believe that's exactly what he's been trying to do. Change the past. That way his future, or his present, I should say, could be better.
But he's manipulating so many different points in time, not just this one, but the points further back in the past. The attack with the Red War in Gaul. We saw that was not how it was supposed to play out. He manipulated the timeline there as well. And even if the team does stop these little infractures in time...
Could it be maybe because he wanted to reshape it to how he wants it? Without any outside outliers, I guess you could say?
Well, my hypothesis is I think he's manipulating these different points in time because he's trying to hide if the goal to defeating him leads us back to the beginning, and if the beginning is where he becomes what he is, then manipulating the different aspects of time, branching the timeline into different sections and segmenting it, he might be trying to bury that point where he came from.
Why?
And if that's the case, that is that is some next level kind of intelligence. So, working on that hypothesis, if I'm right, then we just have to comb through the segments, at least in the future, where he would have been created. And if we can at least figure that out, we might be able to figure out where he originated in time. And if we can at least get there, we might be able to stop it altogether. It's a long shot, and I know I feel like I'm kind of dragging you along for this, but
Because I'm curious. Actually. At this point, I'm just being led along by the curiosity of this whole situation. Hmm.
So your ghost opens up another little portal. A little triangular portal opens up close by you. Let's keep moving through. We might be able to figure out where this is if we comb through the darker future timeline. I have a feeling it's likely somewhere hidden in there.
Oh, for sure, but the question is when.
Well, only way for us to find out is to pick a spot in that timeline and go looking around. So, what do you say?
Well, I guess I have no other choice
And I mean, there's always a choice, but it's gonna take us a while to get out of here. So we may as well just keep going, right?
then. Yeah, we could keep going. I mean, there's nothing else but like to walk in here until we find something. That piques our interest.
All right. And while you are coming through the Info Forest, is there anything in particular you want to be looking for just on your own terms?
Well, anything that like, I guess you could say anything that kind of irks me, kind of like where I get like this feeling, I guess, like a perception type thing. You know?
Well, I'm more like, um, is there anything like to your like Vex connection that you wanted to look further into? Was there anything like into your personal history you wanted to look into?
I guess something that would trigger some memories. Anything that I can, while I'm skimming through something that I would remember possibly.
Okay. And I'll just go ahead and tell you, because you are going to be combing through the dark timeline, you will most likely find something that triggers those memories because you actually originated from said timeline. So, as you progress through this, down this plot line, you will discover more and will trigger more memories about your future. But with that, we are going to jump over to the rest of the team. So, the rest of you guys have all slowly been gathering back on Earth. You go back to your respective apartments and rest up as need be. Or if you want to, you can go straight to the bar and talk to whomever might be there. At this point, I'm going to leave that up to you guys. But we're getting the team back together again.
Yay! Team back together.
Hooray!
Go team.
Diablo is probably gonna head back to the bar. Actually, sorry, my brain's a little fried. She's gonna recoup a little bit at her apartment before facing the rest of the team because the information that she got is kind of something she's got to digest a little bit.
Brown brain couldn't take it.
Our brains are functioning. Sort of.
Yeah.
Alright, so Diablo will be going back to her apartment right away. How about the rest of you guys?
I'm still with Remy, aren't I?
Yeah,
I
like I
can't
said,
remember.
you guys would have gone back to the last city. Remy, likely would have just gone straight to her apartment. She would have been pretty wore out and also trying to process everything that she learned through the visions that you two shared.
I want to kind of just make sure if she needs anything, she can contact me. I'm gonna go to the bar. So.
Yeah. Yeah, she says she'll let you know if she needs anything, but she'll likely come see you in the morning, and she just goes off to her place, and you will head out to the bar.
I'm going to the bar because I gotta tell everybody some stuff.
Yep. So at this time, it's evening. It's dark out, and there's still a few patrons hanging out in the bar. But it's coming pretty close to the closing hour for the bar. Barton is behind the bar, cleaning some glasses and just kind of doing some upkeep in the bar while everyone's.
Okay.
There's just a big rumble of thunder I heard.
Yeah, I can hear that in your mic. I think we all can.
Okay, yeah, that was picking up on my mic too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, there it is again.
Yeah, I just warn you guys. I might have a power outage because there's a massive thunderstorm forming over.
So it might be
where
a
I'm
quick.
at.
It might be a quick
Uh-oh.
session if this happens. So it's okay.
Yeah, I'm just checking the radar right now, and oh shit.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we can go until you drop or something, and
Yeah.
if you want, we can just kind of say, "Hey, that's where we'll stop for the moment until things."
Yeah, yep. So if it does happen, I apologize in advance. It's gonna be circumstances out of my control.
It's all
Yeah.
good. It's a thunderstorm. Can't control it.
Yep. Story of my life. Circumstances outside of my control.
That's all right. I'll finish it up with the unboxing. Okay.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
So,
No,
but
I'll
no.
come back. I'll come back eventually.
Yeah, it's like it might take a little time, but yeah, be back.
All
Don't worry.
So yep.
Oh.
You do see everything on kind of just settling at the bar at the moment.
Okay.
Who else would be at the bar?
I think Ash would probably still be there because she's currently waiting for more people to return so she can ask for more help with the coming like ritual she's gonna have to do.
Alright. And Visor, are you back at all, or is your PC still on the fritz?
No, I'm here. I'm just in Helldivers at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, his PC's fine.
So, would you be hanging out at the bar, or would you be at your apartment and kind of resting up at this point?
The bar is my apartment. It is my home. I live in the bunker system down below.
All
I
right.
live in the bar.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. So the reason being is that I never got a home after we came back from the time jump, and yeah.
I mean,
Well,
technically.
My real
Yeah.
question is coming down: are you sleeping, or would you still be up? Because it's evening time and it's dark out, so I don't know if you're early to bed, early to rise, or if you're a night owl. Like, I don't know. That's up to you.
So it's gonna sound like a weird question. What time of the year is it? Is it like spring, winter, summer, fall?
I'd say it's summer.
Summer? Okay. Then I wouldn't have done what I was thinking of. Because if it was winter, I would have gone down to where Theo's place is, lit the forge on fire, and then just like fell asleep next to it for warmth.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna say it's summertime.
Okay.
Right
then I'd just be anywhere that has like an AC and taking a nap. Down below.
All right. So you're just kind of sleeping down below. So Eros, then you will just see Ash just kind of hanging out up at the bar.
Okay. I'm I'm gonna go ahead and approach Ash, but at the same time have a seat at the bar and kind of see if I can get something to drink and something to eat at the same time. So it's like, hi Ash, how's it going? And can I get something to eat and drink, please?
Barton just kind of nods. I got some stuff still left over here. I can whip you up a bowl.
Sweet, thank you. I appreciate it.
Side note.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I might have the last Meridian Hell mission in Helldivers.
Nice.
But go ahead. Sorry.
I imagine that while or like when Uros is approaching, Ash is just discussing the like ritual with Dragonfly, just trying to iron out the final details. So she doesn't really. She kind of acknowledges that Uros is there, but she's more interested in this discussion she's having with her ghost, trying, not go crazy.
All right.
Mhm,
So,
crazy.
so to kind of give context, then Uros, as you're saying hi to Ash, you're seeing Dragonfly and Ash. They're kind of poring over these notes, and you're not really able to read it. It's pretty small font, but they're going through it fairly quickly. I'll actually have you roll perception.
Roll something.
Yes, roll something. Let's see if you're able to actually see.
Wait, hold on. What do you get?
You got in that one.
He knows nothing.
Oh my gosh, no!
This
That's
motherfucker's
oh,
seeing
and
nothing.
forever, and he gets a fucking nat one.
This man ain't seen shit.
I'm hungry. I don't care about your
text is
crap.
too small.
No, I just don't care. I'm hungry.
I like to imagine the Drifter wrote these out, so he wrote. It's like there's not that much writing, but he wrote really small just to be an asshole.
So I'll give an example. You know how like in Star Trek when they're like showing like texts and they're like, oh, like it's like kind of like scrolling pretty fast and like you can't really read it, but they're like it's like speed reading.
Can I make it worse? I know the reason why it's in he rolled a nat 1. It's not just small text, it's in Comic Sans too.
Oh, cute little pictures. That's cute little pictures. How nice.
One of the few things that survived the collapse somehow.
Yeah. The only person that writes in it is Drifter.
There's only two things that survive the apocalypse: cockroaches and Comic Sans.
Reminds me of the fucking Wendy survived the collapse.
Nah, it'd be Waffle House that survives the collapse. Let's be
There's
real.
a whole like reasoning behind that meme.
I roll a freaking nat 1. Yeah, just
All
a
right.
nat
So
one.
after a moment, Barton comes back from behind the kitchen, and he does come out with a bowl of beef stew, and he's got a little mug of ale for you.
Sweet, thank you, Barton. I appreciate this. I'm gonna sit down and kind of look over briefly and not understand a bloody thing they're doing. Got homework?
Yeah, and he kind of leans over to you. I'm not exactly sure what that one's looking into either. Something about curses and trying to cleanse something.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about.
I don't know either, and frankly, when I ask and he starts to talk, I feel confused.
You and me both. Don't worry about it. We just go with it. I'm just gonna start eating away.
Bro just starts eating.
Uh,
Oh wait, roast this. Oh my god.
Hey, I have no idea what's going on. I can't even read it because, hey, that nat one really did. I'm blind.
Brain damage.
Yeah, it was a real dream sequence thing. It really tore me up. So, Uh,
Gonna need a sensu for that one.
oh god.
Alright, so you'll just gonna munch on your stew and drink your ale. And unless anyone has anything they wanted to do, we'll just have you guys go to bed and we'll get into the next day.
I think while Diabla is thinking and stewing over what she has been learning, she's gonna gather supplies to make more bullets. Or just straight up buy more bullets. She needs bullets.
Pew pew.
Well, it's evening, so you can put in the requisition order and it'll be ready for you in the morning.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, yeah, so you put in your requisition order before you go to bed.
I was gonna say, is there like different kind? Hold on, let me look at my character sheet again. Because I was gonna ask if there's like if it's just bullets, or do I have to get like specific kinds of bullets for my different guns? Because I just see bullet and then slugshot ammo. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep. So, like, for the ammo economy, I do kind of treat it a little differently. I do like have it separate for different weapons, just for natural
Yeah.
reasons. But in terms of like their creation, it's pretty streamlined. It's just you're gonna be creating like primary ammo, special, or heavy ammo depending on whatever your weapon's going to be.
Okay.
And you just make for whatever weapon it is, you just make the ammo for it.
Okay. Yeah, because she's just gonna restock on a bit of everything, because she also especially needs slugshot ammo.
Okay.
But
Well, I
she's
mean, yeah,
just gonna
you can
restock.
purchase some like for your just like for your own time, and then you can
Oh,
make
yeah.
the rest if you want to.
Yeah, I'll just do that. It sounds easier.
Yeah, so you kind of split up a little bit. Like you buy some, and then you make your some as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, like I said, you put in your order for all the stuff that you want, and then how many bullets are you looking to buy? Just so
Let me
I have a
look at
number.
Let me look at my.
A lot.
Well, a lot's gonna cost you a lot of money, there, Chief.
Wait, how much
Let's
is
say-
we're doing it.
So I'm trying to remember the weapons. I have a primary, a heavy, and a special. But my character sheet just says bullet and slugshot ammo. So, do you? Is there an inventory of like primary, special, and heavy? Because on my character sheet, it just says bullet and slugshot. It's just two different kinds of ammo.
Yeah, well, the just kind of the way it is with 5e and like how the system kind of is, we are doing separate ammo. So if you are needing like say like scout rifle ammo, like you're basically just making it, like, but you would assign it. Like say, like you have like primary, special, and heavy, but if you're needing it specific, like you're making primary ammo, but it's going to be primary ammo for your scout rifle, so you're making scout rifle ammo.
Okay.
Like so you like it's weird because just the creation of ammo and the ammo economy, it's a little finicky, but like you just tell me like what kind of bullets you want for whatever weapon it is, and then if you want to make it, you can make it. If you want to pay for it, I just need to know how much so we can work out like what you're gonna be working in cost and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Let's say.
Because looking at your character sheet, I'll go ahead and say like you have no heavy ammo, like you have nothing left for Thunderlord.
Yeah. And considering how D&D works, how much would it cost me to buy 20 heavy, 20 scout, and 20 slug shot for my shotgun? So 20 of each.
Alright, so you're gonna give me a minute because I got to do some math now. So let's see, 20 of the heavy. Let's see, it's gonna be. So for the heavy ammo, that's going to be 25 per bullet. So for 20, that's going to be 500 glimmer. Just for
Okay.
the heavy ammo.
Because I'm seeing this glimmer times 1,000, and I have quite a bit. So is that math times 1,000? That number times 1,000 on my character sheet?
That's not right. I don't know how you got 705. That number's not right though. Like I'll fix that because that would imply you have 705,000 glimmer. That's not right.
That doesn't seem right.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'll
Hey, can I
I'll
borrow some
have
of
to
that
look
before
into
he
that.
does that?
It's like that no that you can't have that. I don't know how you
Damn it.
got that, but
I can't remember either.
yeah, cause 705,000. I don't remember how you would have gotten that, but we'll we'll work it out and a little later on. But either way, to kind of get back to the math in question. So the 20 shotgun shells, that's 15 apiece, and that would be 300 glimmer.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the third one? I'm forgetting.
Scout.
Scout. That's also going to be 15, so it'd just be 300 again. So your grand total would be 1,100 glimmer for the purchasing of the shells and the shots.
And then the excellent question is, how much glimmer do I actually have?
I'd say you probably have somewhere in the range of like 7,000 to 15.
Honestly, I'd rather have the 15 because that gives me more to work with. But no, how much would it cost me to make each of those in that amount?
So making it would cost you about half that because you just be given the materials for roughly half the cost. So 1,100 would turn into 650.
That seems a bit more manageable. I can always, and bullets, I'd imagine, are like stupid easy to make, so I can whip those out in like a couple hours at least.
Some of them will take a little bit longer, but yeah, like each project doing 20 bullets would roughly take you about an hour to 90 minutes a piece. So you'd be like your 20 bullets would be, an hour to 90 minutes and then another hour to 90 for each set. So yeah, like worst case scenario, it'd probably take you about 5-6 hours to get all the bullets done.
That doesn't seem too bad. Because I don't truly know how much glimmer I have to work with, so I'll just buy the materials and make them, because it also gives...
Like, I feel like it's probably closer to, like, 7,000.
7,000? Okay.
Like, I don't know where the 705 came from. That's the part that's just blowing my mind. Like, where did that
Maybe
come
it was supposed
from?
to be... Maybe it was supposed to be, like, 7 or 75. But...
Yeah,
let's
either
just
way.
let's just roll with 7.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, you got 7,000 right now.
7,000 glimmer. Okay.
Yep.
So I'll just buy the materials for each bullet or each types of bullet.
Okay.
And then make those before I go to bed.
Okay, and I'll just put a note down here that I'm going to be subtracting 650 for weapon materials.
So 650 minus. Okay.
And then yeah, and we'll fix the glimmer here later on.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else have anything they want to do before the day passes? All right then. So everyone will go rest up and begin a new day. With that, I will then ask you who would like to wake up first.
I guess I could.
I was gonna say if nobody else was gonna do it, I will do it.
All right, Eros.
Wakey, wakey, I'm awake.
How early would you be waking up?
Probably just after I guess, like first light starts to come up and just get up. Because I want to check to see if Remy is contacted or if anything's kind of updated or changed.
Okay. So as you're waking up, you check your HUD real quick just to see if there's any messages. You don't see any messages from Remy, but she might not be awake yet. That's okay, Kitsune. You're fine. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, into okay. Boy, power outages. Yay.
Yeah. Weather across the nation, my dude. It's just a nasty one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, you check your HUD and there's no messages yet, but it's still pretty early, so she might just be sleeping in for all you know.
Okay. Let's see, what could I do? I guess I'd go up to the bar or something, check things out. Or go to the bar and check things out.
Alright.
See who else is there.
You gather your things, and DB hops into your pack, and you will just stroll your way down to the bar. And would Elias be awake at this point, or is he sleeping in? It's very important if Elias is awake.
Awake at the moment.
All right, what would he be doing as he wakes up to start his day?
Just cleaning a gun. That's really it.
Now, are you doing this up at the restaurant portion of the bar, or are you kind of doing this down in your bunker?
Downstairs because I'm using Theo's equipment without his permission.
Huh?
All right. So, Uros, you kind of walk into the bar because you do have a key to get in. And it's all quiet there. No one's even really there yet. You do hear some noises coming from downstairs, but otherwise, for the most part, it's quiet as a mouse right now.
I'm gonna go to where I hear noise and see what's going on.
Alright, so you open the door and you head downstairs, and after kind of walking through the bunker a little ways, you do happen to see Elias is hunched over working on a bench, working on something. And you see his ghost paradox is kind of hovering over his shoulder, looking down at what he's working on too. They both seem to be pretty preoccupied with what they're doing.
I was gonna say, do they even notice I'm there at all?
I will have them actually roll perception.
Because I'm like,
No. You give me a minute.
No, right meow.
Right meow.
Am I saying meow?
I am. Sorry, I've been watching a lot.
Cat to you, boy?
I've been watching a lot of cat videos lately. Meow. Meow.
Now you stop laughing right meow.
Because I'm in the middle of a hell dive mission.
Dun, 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 dun,
And I mean like a legit tier 9 hell dive.
Well, that sounds
I've
like
hardly
your
played
problem.
that. I've hardly played that, so.
That sounds like a self-inflicted
Did you say
wound.
perception?
Yes.
Perception? Yes.
Yes, he did. Perception.
Nat
Yes.
20.
Yep.
I was gonna say good because I'm like, I don't want to scare the crap out of them if they're working on something.
So,
I'm gonna
Elias,
bleed out.
your hearing is spot on today, and you heard the door open from upstairs, and you heard the subtle footsteps of a hunter you know well coming down the hallway.
I mean, he isn't the stealthiest of hunters.
No, really, I'm not. I've only gotten lucky a few times, so
I'm gonna go hell bomb the base.
I'm just gonna be.
I would just say, even if you try to roll stealth, just because he rolled that nat 20.
Yeah, I would be more, but I don't want to. I actually don't want to stealth up on them. I'm just coming down, and I'm like trying not to startle them because they are working on something, obviously. But I'm like, it'd be more of, hey guys, you busy?
Insta-killed.
Sorry. Oh. But yeah, I'm just more like, hey guys, what are you up to down here, and why are you playing with Theo stuff?
Because he's not here, and he's not here to say no.
Well, good point. I go over and start moving some of his tools around.
See?
So, what are you guys working on?
Cleaning guns.
Good point. Maybe I should join you in cleaning mine. Ugh.
It's more to pass the time until we get everyone else here.
Exactly.
Yeah. How was your trip to the reef?
I'm in the middle. I just pulled out my hand cannon and I kind of stopped for a moment and kind of slowly look up. There's some stuff I need to tell all of you, and Remy already knows, but I need to kind of fill everyone in on some stuff. Yeah, it was good, but also bad. Uh-oh. You might have just died out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You still there, Dave?
Yes,
You just sound like you cut out for a moment.
I had to mute real quick because I have an annoying little fruit fly that's buzzing around. I had to slap it.
Oh, come on. We need that ambience. Come on. But no.
I don't need to interrupt you guys with a loud clap and just like.
It's the realism of weather outside. It's probably thunder or something. But no, guys, yeah, there's some stuff I need to tell all of you, but I kind of don't want to have to repeat it. So I'll wait until everybody's here, and I'll kind of fill y'all in then. One country on that one.
Oh, that sounds fun. We kind of have a job that we need to do too, but
if y'all want to go ahead and get on, go ahead.
You know, sometimes I feel like Elias is only halfway here. No, nothing? Okay.
I try to pick up the samples.
You know, sometimes I don't even know where his head's at.
Babe, I think it's your turn.
What?
My dude!
What?
We're waiting on you for your turn, babe.
I thought y'all already moved on from me.
We went back to you.
Why the fuck did y'all go back to me for?
Because we like you!
Okay, what's going on?
Well, everybody died.
Okay.
Not gonna question it.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, we're all kind of like, yeah, okay.
Oh no, because I was in the middle of a blitz mission on tier 9.
So
Oh.
Uros has kind of walked up and said hi, and Paradox has been kind of talking between you two, and they're looking over at you as you're talking about picking up samples, and Paradox is cracking jokes at you, and you're not even paying attention.
I mean,
It's been
sure,
entertainment.
but no,
So,
I'm just fucking cleaning the guns. That's it, and fine tuning them.
He's working on them and making them better. Making them function.
Alright, so who's gonna be next to show up at the bar?
I guess Ash can.
Alright, Ash,
But I'm a
you...
mutant deafen then, so just message me. When, yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Wow.
Anyway,
Oh, God.
Well, now we can just make fun of him entirely.
oh yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, everybody, we call him Rorschach painting for a reason.
So Uros, you'll just kind of make your way back upstairs, and you see Ash starts walking into the doorway.
Morning, Ash. How are we doing? Did you have fun with your scribbles?
I was hoping to talk to everyone about that actually.
Seems like everybody has something to talk about today, so yes, this will be a good thing.
Dave, who all's in the bar right now? Is it just Uros and Elias? Or...
Elias is downstairs, not paying attention, making bullets, or cleaning his gun, excuse me.
Or getting samples.
Diablo's making the bullets. I had that mixed up. Yep, so right now it's just you and Uros are in the bar right now.
I guess. So Ash, like, kind of pulls out, like, loose, she kind of holds up, like, loose papers that she was holding, that she brought into the room. And it's the shit she was looking at the previous evening. And she kind of, like, lays it all out on the table so the Uros can actually read it instead of not being able to read see what's on the pages over her shoulder.
So because you're splaying it out for easy read, I'm not gonna have him roll for it.
It would be really funny if he rolled another nat one though.
I mean, I could roll for it again.
While it might be funny, I would still like for the man to just be able to read it.
Fine. Okay.
He's splaying it out for you all nice and neat.
Oh, look.
Words.
Yeah,
I
stuff.
can read it this time.
Yeah, what the...
It's still in Comic Sans though.
So now I understand kind of what I'm reading, right? If I'm reading it, but so I understand that he's or she is trying to find a way to cleanse Thorn.
Yep. And
Okay.
from what you're able to glimpse, and there is a way to do this, and from what it's mentioning here is it's basically going to require you to kill many Vex, as it requires the radiolaria in order to artificially recreate light, and in order for that to essentially cleanse the weapon itself.
So I look over the notes and then I look up at Ash and so this might work to help with the, and I kind of do the gesture of like craziness, the voices in your head.
Yes. That's the idea. I do know that this will make Thorn a bit less potent, but honestly, I'd rather have a weaker gun than, you know.
I put my hand on.
I do the same motion.
Yeah, I put my hand on your shoulder, and it's yeah, I'd like that too, Ash. Let's not lose you to it. And do that gesture again with the woohoo. Yeah, let's not.
These two dumbasses are just doing this.
Yeah, it's like with the,
Complete silence.
yeah, it's like yeah. So if there's some way I can help, I will help you. I don't want to lose another friend. So, have you seen anybody else? Elias is distracted downstairs. Something with something down there. I don't know what he's doing anymore. He said he was cleaning guns, but something about samples. I don't know.
I talked to Elias about this last night, but I haven't seen anyone else since we all kind of split up for our own little missions, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, it seems like we've all kind of gone our separate directions for a little while, and now we're all back. Yay!
I suppose that's what happens when we finally have a moment of calm. We get onto our own. We start tackling our own issues.
Yeah, issues. Yeah. Kind of just like roll my eyes, like, yeah, okay, yeah, issues.
Theo and Diabla, if you would like to join in on the conversation in the group, you can enter the bar anytime you wish.
It's okay, Galaxy. You don't have to stay. Good to see you. Oh, wow, that software works.
You have to stay.
I've been.
We will hunt you down.
You're.
See the dancing Stitch on stream.
I've been playing with some stuff, so. I mean, there's nothing happening on screen, so I figured I'm gonna put something up there just so it's moving and doing something. But, yeah, guys, join us.
Diabla, she is going to get up and she is going to make her way over to the bar. Yeah, she's just going to make her way over to the bar.
She's gonna walk in as we're doing the crazy signs.
She probably is, honestly.
Yep.
Let's
go ahead and say yes.
So she walks in.
Oh, yeah.
As she stops. What the fuck is going on in here?
Do we hear her saying this?
DB pops out. Weird science.
Some call it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah.
Do I dare ask what kind of weird science you guys are up to?
Well, I was gonna ask everyone a question regarding it anyway, so I may as well let you know. It is I've I guess been given plans for a way to cleanse my thorn. Maybe stop all the issues I've been having.
Trying to do the symbol as that sign of crazy as you're talking.
Stop myself from going in that direction.
Yes, less crazy.
Oh. Gotcha.
What does they say? TLDR, his gun is cursed, and we're trying to uncurse it by killing things.
Yes. Would you like to help us kill things?
Diablo just looks at you, and she's like, she just gestures to herself like, Do I look like that I don't kill things?
Well, I was trying to be polite.
Of course I want to kill things. I want to blow shit up.
I kind of figured. I just
Less
didn't want to.
mindless,
Yes,
less
yes.
mindless slaughter and more collecting the goop that comes out.
It's
I'm
more
sorry, what?
strategic. Collecting the
I need
goop.
to harvest radial area from the bugs.
Yeah, that.
This isn't my
Okay.
area of expertise.
You
Yeah.
had me and then you lost me. In that quick of succession.
So you're on board for half the job then, right?
Of course I'm. The fuck you mean by that?
Well, you said we had you and then we lost you, so sound like you're on board with the killing part, but now with the harvest part?
Oh, I just didn't expect to hear that next sentence of harvesting fluids.
Yeah, you'll learn that you're gonna hear a lot of interesting terminology around this group.
Yes. I can understand that.
They're a little bit unpredictable.
Well, no shit. I have learned that very quickly.
No, you don't know the half of it yet.
Oh boy.
I'm still sitting there doing the crazy symbol now.
Oh gosh.
I'm having too much fun with it. I'm gonna say that.
Well, yes, you're right. Ash. I shouldn't. We did touch that monolith together. That was fun. Remember that?
That was an interesting thing to happen.
Yeah, that was weird. We should touch it again.
I don't think, even if we had access to the monolith, I don't think I want to touch it again.
Oh, you want to touch it again.
Bad.
Fine. Maybe you can touch something else. I look at Diablo. Would you like to touch stuff too? We touch stuff in this. Weird things happen to us.
You can't see it through her. You can't see it through her helmet of what she's got on, but she's just staring at you, and she does have a confused look on her face.
DB,
But she does
is
take
kind
just a tiny step back.
Yeah. That scans.
Well, see, not for everyone, Ash.
Yeah, some of our stories are unusual and
Wild, crazy. Things happen.
hard to explain.
Okay, there you go.
Yes, very hard to explain. No, not really. But we have our entertainment times. Oops.
Mercer, are you back yet?
For the most part, until my lights start flickering again.
Okay, did you want to try and slip in for a little convo here in the bar?
Sure. I was just thinking I was probably gonna be the last one, regardless, since I was on a
Well, yeah,
planet.
you're pretty much the last one in at this point, because Singe is still in the Infinite Forest, so he won't be coming out for a little while.
Yo.
Sorry, I was letting them know where you were at.
No, I said yo from the void.
Yo, hey, I think I hear Singe. Hello?
It's like he's almost here with us.
Yeah.
You're the one who's saving the universe.
Hello.
Become one with the universe.
Swear there's a voice out there. But no, so do we see Theo coming in?
Yep.
Hey Theo, get over here. We're talking about touching things. Remember that time with the monolith?
There is also something a bit more pressing to discuss, but
Oh yes, I know. I'm trying to avoid talking about it. Shut up.
I'm just
You
gonna
could talk
go
about
and look
yours.
at- I'm just gonna look at Ash like,
I found a way to cleanse Thorn. You know about my issues with Thorn, right?
we all have our issues, yeah.
I think you're underestimating the severity of these issues.
I mean,
Gun was
yeah.
slowly driving me insane.
I mean, Sind was almost going insane when he wasn't hearing his Vex mind. I was more or less semi-insane for thinking I'm human. So,
I don't know. It was the kind of insanity that leads to that likely would have led to mass murder. So we're not irrelevant. We're not here to discuss whose insanity is more insane. The important thing is I found a way to cleanse the weapon, and I'd like to get some help with that.
huh.
Yeah, Theo, we destroy him. At least them to help him or her. Yes, that. Yes, I'm. You going crazy? See. Sorry, I just pinched my finger and it hurt. Ow.
Anyway,
Sorry, go on.
I can,
Ouch.
the the damn the plans are involve going to Io and harvesting some radiolaria from some Vex. I think the more people I have doing that, the faster I can fix this issue. I mean, if you have your own stuff going on, it's perfectly fine. It's just thought I'd try to get some help at least.
The way the curse, or not curse, but the way we're kind of told the cleansing would work is we need to get radiolaria from the Vex that were around the area where the traveler last touched, and then once we put Thorn in that radiolaria and let it kind of soak in the light from that, it's supposedly supposed to cleanse the weapon. It kind of sounds weird, but that's kind of what the Drifter told us to do.
I mean, seems simple enough. It's just finding these Vex.
Not necessarily. Like, we know where to go. It's just we need to kind of get their attention and just kind of pull them around and just take them down, I guess. It seems simple enough, but yeah, we kind of think it might be best if we have some backup, because we're probably going to have more than just Vex if they know what we're up to.
Well, I mean, I'm fine to go. I more or less dealt with my issues, per se. But I do need to check in with Amelia beforehand.
I hear typing.
I was just messaging you. You should probably listen into this.
You might want to come up from the basement here, sir.
No.
Oh,
Come out of the box.
Basement, your pizza rolls are done.
You mean my hot pockets?
Yeah, your hot buckets.
But yeah, I do need to return to Amelia to tell her that I'm more or less fine from what happened. Especially since she's probably gonna be able to help me a bit to possibly understand what I was told.
That's good to know. you're a bit better.
You could say definitely been enlightened a bit. I found out my origin.
You did?
You did?
Is it covered in peanut butter?
Is it?
What is? I'm guessing as you come out of the basement.
Basically.
Honestly, if only. Probably would have been better than what I heard. Though I'm also not particularly keen to tell, since it still kind of bums me out.
Hey, it's just good to have you here. All right? If you want to tell us in time, it's fine.
I mean, one thing I can definitely say is what I was told is I made it to the first phase, whatever that means.
First phase? That seems interesting.
Also, pretty vague. So I'm hoping that Amelia might know something on whatever this first phase might be.
Well, yeah, it'd be good to know, especially for
Theo,
yourself.
your ghost kind of chimes in. Just, well, it might just be a part of your memory. I mean, it might be a fragment, and you know you're missing context for some of it. But
I guess the next
if I
question would
were
have
to
be.
guess, like you probably experienced something from your deep memory.
Well, considering it's my origin point, that would make sense. That also brings the question of how many phases are there.
That I don't know if Amelia might know, because if it's in regards to phases, that might be referring to the actual project regarding Exos. And there's only a handful of people who have that kind of knowledge.
Meaning to delve deeper into the deepest uncrypt.
Well, it was only the Brays who have that kind of knowledge regarding what happened in the creation of Exos.
Oh, that's gonna be a pain. But regardless, I do need to update Amelia that I'm fine. So if you give me
Agreed.
enough time to do,
She
if
should
you
at
give me
least know
enough
what's
time,
going on.
yeah. So as long as you guys give me enough time to do it, at least that I can definitely join up with you. Is that all right with you, Ash?
Yeah, that's fine.
No, all of a sudden the gun starts to whisper.
Oh no, please don't.
I will be right back.
Okay. I was just about to ask if it would be a good idea to start asking about the potential curse that Diablo discovered, but
That's up to
Spicer just
you.
stepped away.
Oh, well, god dang it.
God damn it, man.
We're just getting to the good part. Wait, no, we are in the good part.
We kind of need you here, and you're way over there. Get your ass over here, right meow.
Rat meow!
Do not make me call the Meowsire.
But
I don't know
if
why. For some reason, I imagined Thor doing the fucking the sample from like the beginning of Kendrick Lamar's music video for Not Like Us. He just starts. Oh no, I've been listening to that shit on repeat, so it's just stuck in my head. So I heard like you whispering, I'm like, oh fuck, it's that shit.
But
I was
if,
doing the Friday the 13th thing.
Yeah, no.
but
No, I understand that. I just, for some reason, my brain just thought of that fucking.
but
Ding, ding,
if
ding.
if I'm needed for discussion or such, and I'm not here, just give me a ring. Alright,
mean-
is there anything
man.
else I should know?
Welcome back. What was that, Mercer?
Theo was asking, is there anything else he should know before he heads out again?
Where are you going?
To Amelia.
The only other thing is that we have a mission on the moon.
Ooh, the moon, you say?
Yeah, moon's haunted.
Hot as
Literally
the
and
lady.
figuratively. Yeah. Actually, you might be interested in this one the most, Ash.
I'm always interested in the hive.
There is something, guys, I need to talk to you about. I know we're not all here, but enough of you are here. We went, Remy and I, and we,
Kitsune just pops his head through a portal and he's like, "No, I'm here. I'm listening through time." And he just cheers.
What the heck was that?
It's this in the future. I already know this happened.
Yeah.
Man, imagine being
Plot
able to go
twist.
into the corridors of
Plot
time, but you just can't see the future. You can only see the past.
Plot twist. I'm God Hand's alter ego.
Oh god, no. But no. Well, guys, Remy and I, we went and saw the Queen, and Theo, Elias, you remember when we fought our, well, alter selves or future selves or whatever they were?
Doppelgangers?
Hey, I was
Our
talking.
repressive selves, yes.
Yes, mine told me how Remy got her symbol on her.
That you're her father. I was joking.
But no, I am not her father.
Yet.
Oh boy, no, I don't need kids. No,
At
guys.
that point, Remy walks in.
Yeah. I would like her to be here, but she's probably not up, or she might be on her way. But my alter self went to where she was before she was even a hunter, or even, well, even a guardian. And she ended up actually giving my alter how to put the symbol on her. So, yeah, I didn't tell you guys because I didn't know what to think and I was trying to find answers, but I wasn't finding anything until now. Remy found out when we were there, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you all, but I didn't know what to think at the time.
I mean, you just got here. You really didn't get the chance to tell us beforehand.
No, but this happened when I fought myself, which is weird to still say. And then when Remy and I went, she's technically not of our world in a sense. It's like from another time or place.
That seems to be a correlating theme. DB just kind of chimes in. Everything revolving around God Hand is always revolving around time.
It's nothing bad at what you said, Dave. But due to me having the old like CD tracks and everything from like the pre-war and all that, You just hear Elias go, and time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping.
Into the future. Oh my god.
Diablo just glances over at Elias like, the fuck?
Don't worry, old song.
Yeah, he's got some good tracks. But I am really sorry I didn't say anything sooner about this. But Remy, there's a lot, I guess, that happened. And hopefully she's going to be doing okay. Kind of hoping she'll show up or call soon. So,
You could always try to reach out to her, but something tells me it's better that she reaches out to you. Because I'm sure you know.
yes, I kind of given her space away from me since it was my alter self, and she seems to remember some of the stuff that's happened now. So I'm keeping.
It might be one of those cases where she might be remembering something from her life before she was a guardian. And that, that sometimes doesn't always have the greatest consequences.
Yes.
Taco Bell. Sorry, I'm saying that out of character. I'm just.
It is why it's why guardians really shouldn't look into their past, is because sometimes bringing up the past sometimes can lead to unsavory outcomes.
Definitely depressing, I can say that much.
Yes.
May be a good idea for you to reach out anyway, Eros. She really shouldn't necessarily be alone trying to process all this,
I don't really say anything, so I just kind of quickly send her a message, like just a, like it's like sending an email to her. Just send her a text. Hey kid, how you doing? We're all at the bar if you want to meet us here. Just see if she responds.
It takes a moment, but you do get a text back. Says, I'll be there shortly.
Okay, see you soon. So she's on her way. She'll be here soon.
Into the future.
So what was this about the moon?
Yes, what is about the moon? This is fascinating.
So, Eros, you remember Ross, Juno, and Noble, correct?
Yeah, how are
When
things?
we disappeared, they took a mission on the moon a long time ago, and Juno basically was dragged off deeper into the moon. Ross and Noble had to leave, or else they would have died too. Their fire team kind of split apart, but as of recently, the Vanguard has been picking up signals of Juno's communications coming from within the moon.
She could be alive still, or is it possibly a trap?
It could be both, but I'd rather do this for a friend in need, because if you've seen Ross, he is a mess. And Juno was still our friend. I would rather go down there and find her body and bring it back than letting the hive keep it.
I agree. I will join you on this mission.
You have my sword.
Yes.
I'm always happy.
You will have my bow.
Sorry, I had to say that.
Yeah, we're fit so perfect.
What was that, Ash?
I personally am always happy to kill some hive and, collect more specimens. Helping y'all is just a bonus.
Mm-hmm. Diablo?
Huh?
Okay, Diablo was face deep in some pools, so.
She was tinkering with her own tools, lost in thought.
Would you care to join us to possibly retrieve, maybe a slight bit of hope of bring a friend back?
Two different sentences happens at once. One of you speak one at a time, please. What was just said?
Something dark side.
In other words, do you want to come with us? Do you want to come with us to save someone, or at least bring their remains back? I'm hoping for the latter of the two, but we were
Don't you
going.
need a former?
It doesn't matter at this point. I just want to help Ross out, and Juno.
The thing is, the person could be dead. We could be walking into a trap.
Yes.
So
Wouldn't be
meaning
the
it could
first
be
time.
so it could
Wouldn't
be
be
a
the first time we walked into a hive trap.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so it could turn into either a search and rescue mission or a search and secure.
Yeah.
well, considering I'm a part of this fire team, I am down for it. Even though if it's a trap, I'm yelling at y'all for bringing me into this.
I mean, it's your fault for being here.
Is it?
Yep.
Look we could use your hammer. You're another Titan.
You could go bonk bonk against things.
And also...
Diablo turns and glares at you.
I mean, am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong, but why did you have to put it that way?
Because bonk bonk.
Besides that, you get to smash a lot of things. You guys could have some fun. But also, you're our friend, and we could use your help.
Of course I'll help.
So we have a hammer.
So...
Well, you have two.
Oh, sweet!
My hammer.
You have my sword.
You have my bow.
And my hammer.
And my axe.
There we go.
There we go.
Joke.
The Fellowship of the Light. There we go.
We're so cheesy. Oh my god, this is great.
That's great.
So... Oh, go on.
The Fellowship of the Taco Bell has reunited.
Yay! Taco Bell.
Chimichangas.
Jimmy.
Oh, too bad I had pizza already.
So then the question becomes, between the two encounters, which one would you guys want to do first?
What was the other mission?
The other mission is to go to Io in order to help Ash cleanse Thorn.
We did that too.
I will go ahead and say this. It would probably be better for us to go to Io and cleanse that gun instead of going down there first, because, yeah, take a darkness gun into the heart of the darkness, basically. Yeah, that's a smart idea.
Yeah, and then Ash would really go crazy, and I do the symbol again for crazy. Woohoo!
Oh no!
It's better
way,
to disarm a bomb sooner rather than later.
You're right, Diablo. Alliance?
Oh, we're disarming a bomb beforehand? I just pull out the AT rifle and put it to Ash's head. Are
No.
we sure we want to disarm it?
No.
Elias.
I mean, this is the fastest route.
True.
I prefer to keep Ash alive, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I need a friend who touches things with me, okay? Come on.
That sounds wrong.
That sounds enough. Figure out another way to phrase that before you say it again, please.
Especially on Twitch.
Hey, look at the monolith was there. We touched it. I mean, geez, come on. You think we're gonna encounter anything like that again? That'd be fun. No, but no, seriously, we can get that cleansed. We keep you from going woohoo, and we take you there and get that done, and then we can go save a friend or bring
That
back
would
the
probably
friend.
be smart.
I really hope it's to rescue, not to recover. So, Ash, we'll go with you. Get yours taken care of. Get the stuff out of your head. Make sure you're all better. And then we go save that. Or at least recover. Or walk into a trap and have some fun smashing things.
Alright, so with that decided, was there anything else you guys want to do prior to departing for that mission?
Yes. Where's
I
Remy?
know Theo's contacting Amelia, so we're covering that, but anything else?
Remy? Is she...
Yep. Remy. Okay.
I
So
don't know
yeah,
if she...
Remy will eventually join you after a little while. She does come quietly through the door.
Do we notice her?
Make a perception.
Oh, shit.
Do all of us?
Sure. Anyone who's in the room here, yeah, go ahead and make that
I
happen.
don't notice shit. I went
Hey,
from
it's your turn.
to another critical.
Hey, it's your turn. Oh, Theo noticed.
Actually, just for fun, I'm actually gonna roll stealth to see
Oh, see if she's gonna...
to compete with your perceptions.
Oh, crap. Probably gonna bait mine easily.
Let's
Oh!
see. She
So-
has +4. Okay.
She comes up behind me and stabs me. Yeah.
He gives you a new butthole.
Theo, you are the only one who notices her walk in.
Yippee.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yep. She didn't roll necessarily high on that stealth, but it was
High enough. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Mhm.
High enough.
She comes in and opens the door very quietly.
God, I knew I shouldn't have WD-40'd those hinges.
Hi guys.
Greetings, Remy.
Hello, Sneaky.
Hello there.
Hi, Remy. How you doing?
Processing a lot. Remembering a lot. It's been much to take in, to say the least.
You have no idea.
You and I might be able to be competing on that front. But, how are all of you doing?
Processing as well.
Ever since our fight with the Red Legion, it's been kind of non-stop lately, you know. And now that I'm starting to remember things about who I was, I don't know, I feel like I'm two different people. And it's a little unnerving, to be honest. She kind of walks and sits down at one of the bar stools.
For someone that's been through 11 different lives, I can definitely say it doesn't get easier. But you can get through it. I mean, you're pretty resilient as it is.
Well, that's the thing, is it's not just resilience, it's, well, this. She kind of lifts her palm up and a little mote of fire pops up. Does anyone know why that would be strange?
Aren't you Boyd?
Mm-hmm. This isn't fire created by light.
You're a warlock.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to make her laugh at least a little bit.
She's just kind of looking a little confused. I'm not sure what that is, but
It's an old medieval term for somebody that knows magic.
Yes.
the only term I remember hearing the most was witch.
Yeah, that's a female version of a warlock, basically.
I get up and move closer to her. Yeah, I remember seeing and hearing that. I don't.
The moat kind of just puffs out as she closes her hand. I'm remembering more and more of the magic I was attuned to in my old life. Now that I'm remembering more and more, and I don't know what's more terrifying nowadays, the fact that I have a celestial tattoo essentially on my back, or that this magic did truly come from an old world and I might have been one of its greatest wielders of magic.
Well, if you are. Well, I mean, if you are powerful, as you think you are, you're not a witch here to us. You're our friend. And we want to be able to help you too. That is your past, yes, but that does not make your future. Okay, where did those words come from? Okay.
It's it's funny you say the future, because that future in my past life, that future was cut short. Not by you, but
I
I remember the gallows.
Okay, that thunder in the background.
I remember the execution. I was persecuted for being a witch. The the night of my execution is when I met Uros. I saw the future that he came from. And he wanted me to help him stop it. He wanted a god killer. And the reason what happens to me anytime this marking goes off is because that level of power requires sacrifice. And through the light, through my ghost, we have cheated that. Her body is sacrificed every time. This is her ghost, I'm saying at this point. Her body is sacrificed every time that celestial rage goes off. It makes sense, because anytime I try to heal her in those moments, I can't. Because there's something else that's just preventing me from fully healing the damage that's being caused.
So she is pretty much, like you said, sacrificed every time and then brought back.
The magic required in order for celestial rage to become active, that level of power does require a sacrifice. But being a guardian and having a ghost, that cheats the effect. She may die using celestial rage, but she can always be brought back.
Because she's a guardian.
That was the secret weapon you two formed that night. That was your weapon to defeat a god. Remy kind of looks down as her ghost says this.
As guardians, we die and come back. Usually, with our aid of our ghosts, we heal up, like you said. But this is her dying over and over again in a different way. I can see why he would have done what he did. It's a no way out situation in some ways. This was one strategically I could understand, but after seeing what we did see, I can understand that. but I don't like it.
Remy just kind of looks up slowly. Oh, we don't have to like it. We both made the decision to go through with it. And so here we are. And we're not done yet either.
Okay.
If we're really going to end him, it has to be from the very beginning.
Then we will find this beginning and end it there. But for now, we can go to IO, get Ash's gun cleansed, get Ash back fully. Then we head off and find and cover a friend. And we'll fix what we can.
Yeah, I'll probably tag along with you guys.
Yeah,
Might
what-
just help kind of being around some friendly faces anyway.
Road trip.
Agreed, Elias. Road trip.
As soon as I say that, I go, by the way, do we even still have a ship?
I got an updated one.
Yeah, but not all of us have ships anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's ways we can talk about that, but that'll be next time.
Hang on, I'll make
Like,
some calls.
Ash,
We don't have a ship
Ash
anymore.
obviously has a ship because she had to, get to the Dare.
Yeah.
But for those who may have lost theirs,
Well, I mean,
be-
all of us lost
be-
ours in the Red War. If we have one, it's really just the cruiser and then what's on a loan to us from the Vanguard, and that's it.
Yep, and that's probably something I should have mentioned beforehand. But during your off time here, you would have gotten your ships repaired through the Vanguard. So, but like I said, we'll deal with that in the next time.
Yeah, I got an upgraded ship. I don't have the beginner ship. Oh, sorry.
You got a bitch ship.
Yeah, it still is, yeah. Hey, it's a little upgrade. It's like not even the 2.0, it's like the 1 point, like
You
0.2.
got the 1.1.
The point, it's like the 1.1. Hey, it's a little better. Like, look, it's got coat of paint on it now.
It's not rust flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so the team is gonna get ready to go to IO. So before we end tonight's session, we're gonna go back over to Singe.
Singe.
It's Shinji.
Singe.
Shinji, get in the goddamn robot.
Suit up.
Singe, you and your ghost have continued to walk through the different areas in time where Godhand has encountered the fire team.
He's on Ash planet.
So far, your research is you're starting to form a timeline of all of the events that had occurred from the very first encounter with the fire team all the way up to the battle where you weren't with them at the edge of time.
Yeah.
But you're also starting to see where the different fragmented segments of time come in, and you do come into contact with the actual dark timeline in which Godhand had succeeded in his plan, and the dark version of the fire team had existed. You're seeing this for the first time for yourself But one thing you're seeing here in this dystopian future is that the lost city is pretty much leveled. It is a large, mostly, pile of rubble. There is no traveler in the sky. You have no idea where it is. And all you can see is the very few people who are surviving are fleeing for their lives. And in this moment, time freezes. And your ghost turns to you. So, if he was in a timeline where he succeeded, why would he need to create a new one? Or why would he need to go back in time in order to somehow affect the outcome in which he succeeded again? Doesn't that seem unusual?
Seems unlikely. But I think it's because it's not the exact future that you wanted, perhaps. Or no. Actually.
Yeah, I don't think. I think we're missing something here.
Yeah.
Let's keep watching. The timeline continues to unfold before you. And as you're seeing in this succession, Godhan has more or less succeeded, and he has conquered the earth. The Fallen, the Cabal, all of them have left and are keeping a very wide distance. However, this disturbance does also bring a fleet of pyramid ships into the system. This changes much of the energy around the entire system. Your ghost begins to. He's looking around as things are unfolding, and as you're seeing up in the sky in this dystopian land, the pyramid fleet is beginning to come into view from the earth. And you see Godhand's reaction to this. You could say it was, on its surface, rage-filled and angry. But deep down, you could sense its fear. Your ghost turns to you, Singe, and says, "That's it. He won, but the Black Fleet came anyway."
So he didn't get what he wanted. In fact, he was scared of the witness.
He was running from the darkness.
That makes sense. He got what he wanted, but it doesn't mean much if the darkness catches up to him.
But that's it. He's been altering timelines in history, trying to prevent the Black Fleet from ever coming here. That's how he planned on succeeding. By altering the timeline so the Traveler would never reawaken, and if it never reawakened, the Black Fleet would never come.
So he was afraid of the Black Fleet in the end.
Yeah.
And
certainly
since
seems that
technically
way.
in this future we don't exist.
This
Or the
is the
Guardians.
future where he wins and we lose, but
Host.
Okay. So wait. It means he just completely abandoned this future as well.
well, abandon might not be the right term, because he tried to change this timeline.
Yeah, but he was afraid of the darkness, and so he was kind of forced to abandon it because of his fear.
Right. So, if this is what he feared, I think we're on the right track.
We
If
definitely are.
follow this line, this particular timeline that is he's setting here, we might be able to find that origin.
We have to bring back time to before the Black Fleet came in then.
I think we're looking for the time when God Hand was made. And if that was when he was made, that was the time when Elias finds an Ahamkara skeleton on Venus in this dark timeline. I think we're on the right track. Your ghost kind of he's moving around a little bit more excitedly, but he's feeling more optimistic. I think this is it. If we follow this particular timeline all the way back to its beginning, we might be able to figure out when exactly Elias encounters this Ahamkara skeleton.
Yeah, but I feel like we're gonna have to be more careful here.
What'd you say? I could barely hear you. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to be a bit more careful here, though. We don't know what we might see or encounter.
Well, it can be much more dangerous than what we've already encountered, but either way, I think we're making progress here.
Yep, and now we just have to go back in. Continue looking. At least we have hole now. Know where to look.
So your ghost will open up a new portal. I think we're almost there. And you guys will walk through the portal. And with that, that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Cat's out of the bag. And where am I sitting?
That was perfect timing.
I hate that.
That
I
was
hate
just I was not appreciative of that timing.
Sorry.
Okay, so let's see. Oh, there we go. Quick. Okay. There, scroll it back up to the top of Velvet Fang stuff. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Still down at the bottom. Oops. I was yeah. So if anybody's interested in running your own campaign of the version in Destiny, you can go to Velvet Fang, find all the material, join the Discord. I'm not going to name the other ones. Everybody yells at me for it. But you can download all the books, everything they will be updating eventually here soon. So they're going to be a bit more with the newer stuff, and you can have fun with it. Or you can just watch us be goofballs and destroy things and, that thing. And if you want to catch any of these past episodes, you can catch them here. Just click on the link in Twitch. It'll bring you over. There is a Patreon in the Twitch side of things if you like to, help us keep a bulb on. It doesn't have to be super bright, maybe a half watt. It kind of gives us a little light to see.
Yeah, we have them running on a hamster wheel. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. Yeah, I'm kind of getting tired here, guys. Come on. But no, there are more links over on the YouTube side. You can check them out. You find all these wonderful people there. Swerves Bar Podcasts, and everybody else who streams in here. You can click on their links, give them a follow, give them a love, give them everything. There you go. And do you guys want Mercer say bye? No, Mercer, you wait. Visor, say bye.
Don't kill anybody.
See, Star,
Bye.
Ash, or Bork.
Make sure to drink the wabas.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Kitsune, are you there? You can say bye too.
Kitsune,
Oh,
talk
dying.
to people?
Yeah, I was gonna say, talking to people.
Nothing out of the box? What the hell?
Mercer.
When was I in a box in the first
God,
place?
you are.
He's allowed to talk to women.
Oh my God, you guys are nuts. Dave, you want to say bye too?
See you next time. Get some sleep.
Yeah, sleep. We all need sleep, rest. And at least for me, wherever you're at in the world, have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Stay cool if it's really hot where you're at. And if you're cool, good.
You're cool.
Yeah, you cool because it's hot where I'm at, and I'm been hearing my power kind of flicker here and there, and I'm like, I don't want to do that right now. So it's my turn, guys. But bye.